Hello guys, welcome back to another video. The stream is about to start. Hope you're doing wonderful, guys. Thank you for being here today. My name is Joshua from Hypreneur School. I'm your informal guy, and Emmanuel is with me today. Let me just change. No, this is not the one. Let me just change the scene. Emmanuel, go ahead
Hey
and say
Joshua,
hi.
how are you doing today? I hope you're doing wonderful, guys. How's everybody doing? We are happy to be back with another live. Actually, we were streaming yesterday, but we had some technical issues, so we apologize in advance. But today we're going to react to a video, Joshua, right?
Exactly. This is pretty much what we're gonna do. We're gonna react to an old video that we have. But the vocabulary, we didn't explain the vocabulary, and actually, this video it's a pity because this video was, for me, was one of the best ones at the beginning.
Yeah.
so,
We were not very lucky because we invested a lot of time. We
exactly,
put a lot of effort into it and it didn't get a lot of viewership at that time. But anyway,
it
so we're
didn't.
gonna react to it and we're gonna explain a lot of useful vocabulary that's in this video. So guys, please pay close attention and try to imbibe as much vocabulary as you can.
Sintrigger just subscribed, so thank you, Sintrigger. That's we really appreciate that. Okay, let me go ahead and change the scene, Emmanuel, so we can react to the video.
All right.
That's the one. I don't know if you are seeing the video.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go ahead.
Hey, Emma. Hi, Joshua. How are you doing? I'm doing great. What about you? I'm so good. That's great to hear. So, are we all set? No, not yet. We are still waiting for some people to come to the conference call okay. For us to start, but I haven't.
Bro, you were very young. you s- you look like a baby, bro.
That's true. I think it was like 25 at that time, I guess.
Yeah, and actually, bro, I used to be kind of chubby, right? Today I'm a little hulky, but back in the day I
You
was a little chubby, bro.
you were not working out at that time.
Okay, let's continue.
How's it? Oh, thanks. It's great.
I'm into the call already.
Oh, great. Car just joined the call. Hey, Car. Is Mike there?
Yo, yo, sure. This is Mike. I just got into the
Oh,
call
okay.
as well.
Terrific. Okay. First and foremost, I would like to discuss with you a personal matter, Mike.
Okay, I guess I'm listening.
I've been facing the music because of you, and to tell you the truth, I don't like it. And all these problems could have been averted if only you were a little bit more cooperative.
And all these problems could have been averted if only you were a little bit more cooperative, Emmanuel. Averted, avert to avert.
Could have been avoided.
Could have been avoided. That is correct.
Yes. Could have been deviated, for example. Could
Mhm.
have been dodged.
Exactly. Let's continue.
And would have sent to the reports and flowcharts on time. But now,
Flowchart. Um, Christopher Mata Chavez just subscribed, so thank you, Christopher Mata. I really appreciate that. And show flowers, Emmanuel. This is like the pretty much the documentation, right, or the graphics that we actually sent in a company in order, to have a better perspective of what's going on with the company, right?
Yeah, sometimes when we put together the stats or statistics, for example, of a company, when we measure certain patterns, so that's a flow chart.
That's a flow chart. That is
Mhm.
correct. Let's see.
not. You're such a dog in the manger.
Just about right there.
Wow, you're such a dog in the manger, Emmanuel. You're such a dog in the manger, bro. What a beautiful expression. This is when a person um hugs everything, right? There's
Yeah,
another verb that we can actually use here when the verb to hug, right?
yes. So when I'm hugging everything, that means that I want to do everything and I don't give you the opportunity to do something. Like I want to be in charge of everything and I don't give you the opportunity or I don't give you the chance to take over.
Okay. Cool, cool. I don't know. I can see here people, but let me just confirm something, Emmanuel.
All right?
Let me see something here because on chat box. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, let's continue.
I had to send a report saying,
Hey, Mike. I'm the one excused, Mike. I want results. And what I want you to do from today on is to team up with Emmanuel to stop banging away at your tax and rolling up your sleeves.
Okay, I want you to team up, stop banging away at your tags, and rolling up your sleeves, Emmanuel.
Okay, to team up means to work together, to work in tandem. If we team up, that means that we are going to work together. Um, what is the other one? The second one you mentioned?
Bang away. Hmm.
Bang away.
Bang
So
away ad. Uh-huh.
when I bang away at something, is when I put let's suppose when I do a poor job and I don't put a lot of effort into doing a task, so meaning that I'm doing a shitty job. And to roll up your sleeves, that means that you are actually going to put in more effort. You're actually going to start working on a project, on something, and you're going to start doing it in a serious way.
Correct.
To
That is
get to work or to get the ball rolling, those are synonyms. To get to work.
correct. Thank you. Let me continue.
Okay? Perfect. Now, I'd like you to please join me in welcoming Emmanuel, CEO of Hypernary. And not to go off on a tangent, we got
Not to go off on a tangent.
Not to go off on a tangent.
Yeah, this is like just to know, um, it's like, for instance, when we are speaking a lot of things at the same time, so we are, beating the bush and we are not getting
Right.
to the point.
Right, to go straight to the point. For example, I want to go straight to the point. I want to cut to the chase. I want to get to the nitty gritty. I want to get straight to the core of the matter. I don't want to beat around the bush, like you said. I don't want to go around in circles.
Mhm. Okay.
Mhm.
an important and urgent topic that we have to bring up today.
Thank you for having me here. I'm looking forward to today's meeting since I'm concerned about our net incomes. By the way, nice to have Carl and Mike in this call. So,
Bro, you even had a different voice.
You think
you
so? I
you
was
you
much
were
younger
like a
at that
baby,
point.
bro.
Well, maybe.
That's so cool. That's so cool, bro.
what are the main
mm-hmm.
checkpoints of today's meeting?
Okay,
Okay, Manuel is
it's
there.
undoubtedly an outstanding idea to vet our business partnership
Uh,
before moving on to the main topic.
The verb to vet in this case means to analyze, to investigate, to
To assess something.
do assess something. Correct.
Mhm.
To assess something.
Topic of discussion.
All right, without further ado, let's get started.
okay,
We are
okay.
here today to cover bumping up sales in
Bumping up sales, Emmanuel.
Bumping up sales. That means to ramp up sales or to increase sales. Actually, the real meaning is to increase sales.
Correct.
rural
Mm,
market areas. First off, let's take a glimpse over the report.
To take a glance over the report.
Take a glimpse over something means to take a look, a quick look at something, to take a glance at something, to give it a look see.
From the last meeting, which was held on May the 24th. Right, Joshua, over to you.
Thank you, Manuel. Let me just go ahead and break down the main points of the last meeting. And we kicked off last meeting by
We kicked off last meeting by approving. We start off the last meeting by approving. Kicked off in this case is a synonym of the verb to start. Mhm.
To commence or to initiate.
Exactly.
Approving the changes in our sales reporting system discussed on May 15. After briefly revising the changes that will take place, we moved on to a brainstorming session concerning
Brainstorming session, Emmanuel.
Brainstorming session is when we start coming up with different ideas. We start bringing different ideas
Exactly.
to the table so we can further consider them or we can further analyze them.
Perfect. That is correct. Let's
the
see.
customer support improvements.
Okay.
You will find a copy of the main ideas contrived and
You will find a copy of the main ideas contrived and chewed over in the mail I'll CC you. Right?
Contrived, that means that you compile them. Uh-huh.
Exactly. And the verb to chew over.
That will be like listed in the email that
Mhm.
you CC'd me, that you sent me.
Exactly.
In this case, to CC means to copy somebody. When
Exactly.
you add a person.
For those of you who are wondering what's the meaning of CC, what CC stands for is a carbon copy, right?
Correct. That's
This
the
is
meaning, carbon copy,
mhm,
CC. When you add a person, a recipient, then you see a recipient, all right?
perfect. Let's see here.
shoot over in the mail I see you. Finally, the meeting was declared closed at 11:30 CM.
Let me see something because this is weird. Let me just a second, Emmanuel, just to open
All right.
the Hypronerd channel because I can see people, but I don't see anybody um, leaving comments and things like that. So probably there is something missing from the streaming. So let me just check it out
All right.
and confirm that everything is Gucci. Ocorreu problema no carregamento. Let me see here. What is going on, bro? YouTube, YouTube. And let me go to the streaming. From the streaming. So let me. Okay. Okay, perfect. Now mhm. Let me resume the video and see.
I was trying to begin the report.
Yeah, Mike, tell
I
us.
was trying to get the report. I'd like to get some idea from you all. How did you feel about the new tech cuts? I said, do we go around the table first? Took a lot of during.
Mike, in my opinion,
Let me. Uh, ah, what I did wrong. What I did.
of the customer support improvements.
Okay.
You will find a
Joshua, I
copy
think
of
it
the
is
main
working. I
ideas
already
contrived and
read a
shoot
comment
over
by Marilyn Mora.
in the mail I see
Says
you.
hi. So it
Says
should be
hi.
Finally,
working.
the meeting
Hello,
will
Marilyn.
declare closed at 11:30 CMT.
I was trying to begin the report.
Yeah, Mike, tell
I
us.
was trying to get the report. I'd like to get some idea from you all. How did you feel about the new tech cuts? I said, do we go around the table first?
I suggest we go around the table first to get all your input.
To get all your input. In this case, input is like an insight of about something. Mhm.
And and go around the table means like for you know sorry that we get the topics of the most important aspects of the conversation into the table, right? So we can go
Correct.
around the table first.
Took a lot of during.
Mike, in my opinion, we have been focusing too much on our net incomes, but we haven't contemplated our tax
Okay.
retention. From my point of view, we need to step up to the plate.
to step up to the plate, Emmanuel. We have explained this before, but perhaps it would be advisable if you let us know what is the meaning of this beautiful phrase.
To step up to the plate. When you step up to the plate is when you actually take action in response to an opportunity, in response to a crisis, in response to something that's happening. So, if, for example, there is a problem, and if I want to fix it immediately or maybe proactively, I can tell you, Joshua, let me step up to the plate and fix that for you, or let me sort it out for you. I'm going to step up to the plate. That means that I took action in response to what's going on.
Perfect. Thank you.
And yeah, return to our key base by developing an advertising campaign to draw the government's attention for us to get a tax break.
Um, of course, the most common phrase in this scenario would be to call somebody attention, but I actually use to draw attention. They are synonyms, right, Emmanuel?
Yeah, actually, to draw attention is more formal. However, in terms of meaning, they are synonyms. They are actually interchangeable in casual conversations. So, yes, to draw your attention, that means that I'm calling your attention or I'm trying to attract your attention somehow.
Exactly.
Okay, I have some important aspects that I jotted down myself.
You said I have some important aspects that I jotted down. What is the meaning of the jot down?
Some important aspects that I wrote down. I wrote them down on a piece of paper, wrote it down somewhere to write down. That's the meaning.
Mhm. Correct.
And as per my own perception, I'm pretty afraid that we can agree with the government on this matter since
Yeah,
taxation is a very tempting collection of funds for the
at the
treasury.
beginning, I'm
And
about
on the other hand, I
to
think
finish
most
the meeting.
companies want to
I'm
feel as
in a call.
important as ours. And I suggest that we reach an agreement with more of our trade partners in order to come up with a well thought proposal for the government. So, what do you guys think about this point?
Whoa, Emma, as a matter of fact, that sounds great. Yeah, I totally side you on that idea. Did you guys hire me too?
Yeah, sure, I will keep as
Yeah,
my
Mike,
stand.
take it over.
Yeah, sure, I will keep it as my stand. Yes.
I will keep it as my stance, Emmanuel. I will keep it as my stance.
Keep it at my stance. I will keep it as my viewpoint. hmm
Mhm.
I will
Correct.
keep it as my opinion. Actually, a stance is when I stand my ground. Let's suppose that I have an opinion about something, and that's my stance. So that's my point of view, or that's my viewpoint about a matter, about a situation.
Perfect. Perfect. Here. Okay. Let me continue.
Certainly.
Okay, well, since we have reached a settlement, please make sure to have written down all the important aspects in your respective meeting logbooks as we move through this session, okay? Perfect.
All right, guys. Just to wrap it up, I really want to
Just to wrap it up,
Just to summarize it, or just to sum it up.
guys, just to make sure, there is a typo here. It's not wrap like the rap, right? Is the verb to wrap it up. It's
hmm
different, but there is a typo here, just in case you are seeing the
You
video.
gotta write down the letter W at the beginning. Wrap it up.
Exactly.
hmm
Exactly.
thank Mike, also Carl, and also Joshua that you are, here and reunited with us. I really thank you for inviting me here today. It was so important for us to talk over these aspects and make sure to have written down everything as Joshua just mentioned. It represents a lot of me. It means a lot to me, the fact that we are here today. So, in case that there are or there should be more aspects to reconsider in the future, we can reschedule, or I can reschedule it myself. Later on. So I really appreciate that you are talking today. You are taking part in today's session. So thank you for that and goodbye. You guys have a nice day.
Well, Emmanuel, that's pretty much the video.
hmm
We explained the whole vocabulary. It's for me. It's a wonderful video. I know that it's not one of the best ones that we have, but back in the day we were very proud of it, right, Emmanuel?
No doubt. Actually, I feel really proud of this video in particular because I remember that we invested a lot of time, we put in a lot of effort, we actually practiced a lot before filming this video because it was a bit difficult, mostly when it comes to putting everything together. But sometimes certain things don't get the credit that they deserve. And unfortunately, it doesn't have that many views. However, the intention of this live is to actually help you guys comprehend or acquire some of the phrases that we use in that video. Because, guys, if you are curious, if you are meticulous enough, you're going to notice that there is a lot of useful vocabulary in most of our videos, and this is an example. So I hope you enjoyed, and if you have any questions or if you have any comments, some feedback, feel free to drop it in the comment section, and we'll be happy to reply to whatever you write. Even if it's a negative comment, we are humble enough to accept negative feedback. But if you have wonderful positive feedback, feel free to do it as well.
Correct. So before ending the video, because this is pretty much all that we have to say today, Emmanuel is about to give some private classes, and actually I'm leaving, so we can now remain on the streaming, unfortunately.
Mhm.
But I hope this video, I mean, this you found